Hey, thanks for watching the Rock Roost Podcast. If you like everything that we do here, make sure to like, follow, subscribe, and do all the things. Dustin?
I didn't think you were ever going to get done. We're on all major platforms. Let me ask.
Welcome, guys.
Yes, welcome. Welcome.
Yeah, thank you guys so much.
Yeah, dude.
Absolutely.
Stoked.
Absolutely. So, Wyatt, I've heard Tim's version of this, but how did you come up into Kingz and Thievez and just music all
Oh man, so you're gonna take me back, man.
Yeah,
I used to
hear it.
play in an old metalcore band out in the Buffalo area back in the day called Shelter by Skies. Real For the Fallen Dreams-esque metalcore, beat down metalcore kind of stuff. Way back in like 2006 through like 2016.
Mm-hmm.
So that was my main jam back in the day. And always just playing guitar, man, and just writing music, being creative. It's pretty much my whole life. It revolves around music in one way or another. And played in the bands, part of the local Buffalo scene for a long time. Moved away to Salt Lake City, kind of, it got away from me, got caught up in my career, working the medical field, so that took a lot of a lot of my time. And then made my way back to Buffalo circa 2021. And, I was like, man, I miss music. I miss playing. I miss writing. I had sold all my guitars at that point, so I had to start from scratch again, buying new ones.
Yeah.
So, there's always those axes you wish you held on to.
Oh,
I had a
yeah.
nice Ibanez Prestige, nice like half stacks, Mesas, 6505, block letter 5150s.
Oh, shit.
So the whole 9 yards, man. But, I got rid of it. I fell away from music, got caught up in, the everyday conformity of a job 9 to 5 and just trying to provide for myself, my family.
Yeah.
So, and you just miss it. And if it's a part of you and it's a big enough part of you, you come back to it. So I ended up coming back to it. I actually joined an emo band.
Wow.
So I was playing a lot of emo music, circa old 2000s, doing my own TikTok covers online, doing a lot of the TikTok live thing, just jamming for hours. And, eventually me and Tim met up at an emo night one night. It was Buddy's emo cover band was playing. I run into Tim outside and Gabby, his fiance, there, and we're just shooting the shit. I'm like, man, this is a pretty cool guy, right up my alley, face tats, just
Hell yeah.
talking music all night, talking guitars all night.
Russian
Tim
7,000 beers. Remember we did that too.
Yeah, we were crushing for sure. We had a lot of bevies for sure. But we ended up talking out back, mid-set, and we were talking about just music in general and guitars. And he's like, "Hey, man, you fuck with deathcore?" I'm like, "Yeah, dude, that's like my jam. Like, I'm playing emo music because, I enjoy it, but it's not my bread and butter."
Uh-huh.
And Tim's like, "Well, hey, man, let me show you something." And he pulls up Kingz and Thievez old stuff with, Adam Huntsman was in it, Brian and everyone, the old lineup, and he's playing me all the music. And I'm like, instantly, I'm like, yeah,
Hell yes.
this is the jam. And Tim's like, we're actually looking for another guitar player. And I'm like, 100%, I'm interested. I'm like, let's do it, man. So we then, we hung out all night, crushed a few more beers, enjoyed some emo music.
Yeah, man.
And then, I was doing double duty. I was learning the Kingz stuff with Tim on the weekends. I was still playing and playing out with my emo band at the time. And then I was just like, man, balancing two and a full-time job's tough. And I'm like, my heart's with deathcore and Tim. And I knew Kingz was the jam. So I'm like, man, I'm 100% all in. I'm all in on Kingz. Made the announcement. Haven't looked back since. And it's been a blessing, honestly. I can't thank him enough for bringing me into it. It's the guys, no drama whatsoever. It's just like the most perfect band I could have ever thought of. And now I'm a part of it. It's just surreal to me. So,
Oh, dude.
Yeah. Hell yes. Well,
So
What a compliment.
yeah, it sounds like
Yeah.
Wyatt and Tim are
Yeah.
they do very well together. You know, you have those people that really have chemistry, and those that don't. I play guitar since I was in 7th grade or 8th grade, I guess. Fatty actually taught me how to play, but there's always those people that you could play with. Like wherever we played in the band, I always made up kind of the main riffs, and then Fatty would always just come back with one of those cool ass parts that goes into it that you can't hear it without it after that. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? It's just meant for it. And there's been just one other person in my life that I've ever played with that's the exact same way, but that's few and far between, man. And so for both of you all to be able to do that and write a damn song in 3 hours, I'd love to see you sit and write a whole damn album. I mean, it'd be cool as shit.
That's the goal right now is like we're currently writing new material, which is cool. But I want to sidetrack real quick.
Yeah.
So like when Wyatt and I were actually like talking, I was like, "Hey, dude, I'm in another band. Check this out, etc." And he was like, "Yeah, this is sick, right?" I wasn't like, "Hey, man, join our band." I just threw it out there, feelers, and then I went home. I think it was a couple days later. I sent him some of the newer stuff, and I was like, "You know what? I'm just gonna pull the trigger right now. Like, hey, dude, if you want to be involved, just say the word, and I'll tell the other guys that like, hey, this is what we're doing, right?" Respectfully saying that is because like they know that like that my word is bond with them. So like if it's something that's gonna benefit, there's no like, well, hold on. They'll be like, fuck yeah, let's go, right?
Yeah.
So that's exactly what happened. And then that weekend when he was like, yeah, I was like, all right, let's get together. I went to his house, dude. I got with Wyatt on one day each weekend. I think it was for 3 weeks, and he learned our whole set. So what I'm getting at is like, I was very intrigued and like, what's the other word? I can't think of the word, but seeing how quickly the dude can learn songs and then like add his own twist to certain things, and like I was like, yeah, dude, this is definitely the best move I think that would and going to benefit this band, right?
Yeah.
So moving forward, he learns our set for show together. People came up to me because because originally like we lost 2 members, a bassist and our other guitarist. So we were Kingz and Thievez was a 3-piece: vocals, drums, and guitar. That's it.
Wow.
And we were holding it down, dude. And then having people come up to me and go, "Yo, I don't know what it is, but like the sound you guys have now is incredible." I'm like, this guy right here, like he filled that void, and everything is like all the gears are now moving, right? We just upgraded all of our like live performance like gear as far as like our in-ear system. So we're working that in to start using it. And we got some new material we're working on. So I believe in April we're gonna debut one of our new songs live.
Oh, hell yeah.
So we're stoked about it. But yeah, man, Wyatt is a blessing to me as far as our friendship, but also like in this band. And very excited to see where this goes, you know, once we start dropping some new stuff, because it's even more pissed off than what you hear now, in my opinion.
Really?
Yeah.
It's pretty ballsy for sure.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. What tuning do you all use on a normal circumstance? Do you all switch anytime, or is it always?
Nope. We well, when him and I were jamming, him and I did throw the idea like, hey, should we down tune? Should we stay where everything is at? And we came up with the conclusion is we're just gonna stay where we're at. So right now we're in G sharp.
Okay. Hell yeah.
Yep.
D
G
sharp.
sharp.
That's where it's
Not
at.
too low.
Yeah.
Not too low, but heavy enough.
Hell yes.
It's got the clarity there, but then like when we get into it, like the meat and potatoes, like the heaviest stuff, it's definitely you can feel it in your chest.
Oh yeah.
At least I do when I play. I'm like, damn.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Tim just found the transpose button on his Kemper, so now I can dabble with the idea of like a song in G sharp, but then for that heavy beat down breakdown, we drop it down to F and we just get rolling.
Yep.
You okay, Dustin?
No, I love that shit, man. Fucking love
Yeah.
it. So you all got y'all got some pretty big ass concerts coming up. I've seen, right?
Yes, we
Yeah.
do.
You want to speak to that, son?
Go ahead, Wyatt. Take care of it.
Yeah, so we got a ton of awesome show opportunities coming up. I mean, 4-3 over in Ohio there, we're playing with Waking the Cadaver. I mean, come on, man. Heavy hitter in the deathcore scene for sure. So and a bunch of local homies playing that one too, with Unvow in there. You know, all the guys from Ohio. We got Them's Fighting Words. You know, it's gonna be a heavy show for
We got
sure.
Nine
Probably.
Dead.
Yep.
Nine Dead
Yeah,
and
Nine
Wake
Dead's
and the
in there.
Cadaver are on a run together. It's for on April 3rd, so next Friday. Yep.
Shit.
Yep.
Man, that'd be a
So
hell of a concert.
we got that one coming up. Really stoked for that. And then 2 weeks after that, we come to my hometown here in Buffalo, and we're playing with I Am Mook, Mouthbreaker, big huge Buffalo hardcore fest. So some heavy hitters coming in out of town. I Am Mook from North Carolina. Those guys are super heavy.
Oh yeah.
Got
Really
our
stoked to see their set.
we got our boys from Cleveland coming up, Unvow. And then our other homies, Lie in Wait. If you guys haven't checked them out, check those dudes out. They're gross.
Hell yeah.
Definitely have to check that out.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Lie in Wait and Unvow.
Yep. And then we play a couple fests in May. I'm gonna have to do one solo while Tim's on tour with Fight, but
shit.
on May 15th, I'll be running a little solo at Ohio Under Fire Fest. That's over in Ohio, in Cleveland there. A bunch of locals playing that one too. Some out of town bands coming in. That'll be fun. It was a blast for the last year we played it. So we're looking forward to that again too, reconnecting with all our homies in the Cleveland scene. And then end of the month, we got another fest on the 30th. That one's over at the Vortex in Akron, Ohio. And then we got some cool shows coming up in June, playing a big festival out in Chicago, the Pride Fest. Some big names on that one.
Yeah, I'll just name a few. Ida Breather. See you next Tuesday.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. But that's at the end of June. But the beginning of June, June 3rd, actually, we just announced that we're playing with Waste
Hell yeah.
and Six Deep, Cat Claws.
Ignominious.
Yeah, yep, that band. I can't pronounce the word. I would butcher it. But yes.
Holy shit.
So that's going to be pretty sick. I'm very stoked for that.
So I gotta ask you this. So
What's up, buddy?
So the difference between a metalcore show and a deathcore show, wherever you're up on stage, what do you see? What's the difference?
Oh man. I'm not. See, this is. I mean, I'm not trying to catch any flack, whatever it is. But in my opinion, deathcore, I feel it's a little bit more violence as far as like mosh pits and the scene. Yeah. That's my roots. That's what I've been listening to for years. So I've always been drawn to that. So that's what I guess being on the end where I'm playing the music for people, right? That's what I see. Yeah, man, it gets me going, dude. It fires me up.
So there's a
It
lot of
fires me up,
fists.
dude.
There's a lot of fists going.
Oh
Shit.
yeah, there's
Oh,
that.
yeah,
There's stage
it's a good
dives.
time. No
Stage
one's safe in the
dives,
room.
Stage dives, crowd killing.
Yeah,
you know,
jumping up on stage, screaming
yeah,
with screaming
I
with the singer.
fucking love that shit, dude.
Hell yeah.
I do too.
I love
mean,
it.
I've watched so many, which I've seen Kubla Khan live, and things like that.
Oh, yeah.
But like watching Kubla Khan on YouTube or watching Knocked Loose on YouTube or whatever. I mean, especially back in the day, wherever they was small venues. Oh
Yeah.
my God!
Those are the best.
Yeah, like the guitar player from Knocked Loose. I can't remember his dang name. Not the one that you kind of know. It's the other one. But he said, yeah, it used to. It was always everybody would always say that somebody's going to get killed in our mosh pit. Now you can't even get anybody to. You got to tell people to mosh pit because it's such a big audience.
right.
It's a big difference. I mean, you've changed from the deathcore, the audience that just absolutely will kill each other to a huge audience that a lot of them aren't used to that shit.
Yeah, it's going mainstream. I mean, that's fine. That's great.
Yeah.
You know, I mean,
Yeah, that's what
make
he
your
said.
money.
He said I love it, but he said it's still, it's just different. It's just different to watch.
Yeah. I totally can relate to that, man.
It'd be like
and to
the
be honest with
orchestra
you,
playing Lollapalooza.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Or Lamb of God with
the one down in Manchester.
oh, what's it called? Bonnaroo. Yeah, Lamb of God played at Bonnaroo.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Everybody's sitting there high as a kite.
Hippies like, I'm scared.
But anyways.
Yeah, dude. I don't know. For myself, I guess it's like, I mean, if people don't want to, mosh and all that, just come up to the front and like stand there and headbang.
Yep,
you know what I mean? Like I'm cool with that, dude. You know what I mean? Like, but because 9 times out of 10, all the ruckus is gonna be behind you, anyways, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
9 times out of 10.
Yep.
But there's always that one time where it's fucking a shit show and it's.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, I mean, and me and Derek's talked about this before. If you don't want to be in the pit, do not be right there, and don't get pissed because somebody actually hit your girlfriend.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Just
Well,
back off.
Get the fuck out, or go
like,
up to the front. Exactly your point.
I feel like it's it's there's certain things that you should know when you're getting into, right? And if my thing is this, I don't like I love when people crowd kill mosh. I don't like people who like target people.
No, absolutely not.
That you can tell this is their first like metal show. I'm gonna fucking smash them. Right? That's in my opinion. I think that's corny as hell. Right?
Yeah, he needs to be taken
But
out
like
immediately.
also like people who are coming to see said show should have an idea, and like I encourage people who's never been to one who does come out, like if you don't know, ask. I will be the first one to be like, look, main thing is don't have if your girlfriend's gonna be by the pit line, do not have her in front of you because she's gonna get fucked up.
Yeah.
Right?
100%.
Second of all,
every fight I've ever seen was because of that.
Yeah.
Every single fight I've ever seen.
If you don't want to get moshed, then don't go on the edge of the pit.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
It's simple. Also, if you're drinking beers and you're on the edge of the pit and you get hit and you drop your beer on the floor, that's first, fuck your beer. Second of all, that's a good way for people to get injured who's trying to have a good time. Slip and falls.
Yep.
I mean, Gabby, she broke her foot. Her ankle.
Oh shit.
Where she had to get surgery. We were at a show out here in Buffalo. We had to leave early and I had to take her to the hospital and she had to get surgery because there was beer and it was wet on the floor and she was walking and slipped. Rolled her ankle and snapped her ankle.
I fell numerous times with that shit.
I will tell people, get your fucking beer out of the pit.
Yep.
And they get pissed and I don't care. Because I would rather you go drink your beer over there, dude, instead of dropping someone getting injured. You know what I mean?
The number one priority should always be safety of everybody. Fuck getting pissed about that. And so saying, hey, brother, take your beer over there, and then, hey, dude, take your girlfriend over there, because you're just gonna get pissed. You're gonna want to be a big man, and you're gonna want to hit somebody, and I mean, let's just stop that bullshit.
Yeah.
God, that shit gets on my nerves.
I mean, me and you, like, we're always off to the side. We chug our beer.
Oh yeah, we'll chug.
Yeah.
I mean, chug your damn beer.
Yeah.
Get a buzz, boys. Get a buzz.
Get a buzz.
Don't be sitting there just sipping on the damn thing. Hell.
Yeah, beers are for drinking, dude, not fucking sipping.
That's exactly right.
I remember when you guys came out, where was that? Was that
It was Nashville.
Tennessee?
Yeah,
Nashville.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, we were ordering beers, and next thing I know, we were getting more because it was like 3 or 4 sips. Those beers are done.
Hell yeah.
We were just crushing beers. Yeah.
Yes.
That's what you do.
That's what we do.
I mean,
That sounds familiar, man.
Yeah, it's not something. It's not something just to taste. I mean, I do like the taste now, but it's not like I like the taste that damn much. I want a buzz. It's like people drinking the NA, NA beer.
Why would you do
I have no idea. Does it not? I've asked. Does it not give you a buzz?
No, I have some friends that used to drink beers and they kind of started going overboard.
Yep.
So they did like a reality check. They stopped drinking So now they'll drink an NA because they enjoy the taste of beer
I
without
can get
getting
that.
fucked up. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
I
And I'm
can.
like, hell yeah,
I
dude.
can too.
That's
I
cool.
can't. But I couldn't do it. I mean, that's my
Right.
thing. I can understand it. Like our old drummer, that's what he did. That's how he quit and he went to NA.
Yeah.
And that's all he drank forever. He said he'd sit one down beside me and say, "Hey, we're eating dinner. You want? No, I want a Coke. Give me a Coca-Cola, and then I'll drink a real beer after. So thank you. I want a buzz. I want a buzz.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
which reminds me, I do have to piss. So y'all give me I'm sorry, my
No,
bladder is this big.
You're good. I'll use this. I've been trying to. By the way, this is Fatty back here. You can't see me,
What
but
up,
I'm
man?
here. What up, dude?
How are you?
I'm pretty good. I'm all right. Got some allergies going on because this fucking Kentucky bullshit.
Before you get into it, I have a bone to pick with you, dude.
All right.
Meaning, when we played in Nashville and these two dudes came out, and I was like, yo,
I told
where are you at? No, dude. They were like, he was like, I'm not going out. So I got a fucking bone to pick with you, man.
Yeah, that's completely. Oh yeah.
So how about
yeah.
this?
That's
How about this? Next time, come out and hang out, man. I'd love to see you.
Oh yeah. They're gonna tell you about I don't know if you guys know Primer 55, but they're gonna tell you about the same thing. I was supposed to go there and wound up getting the flu like a bitch, and then the lead singer of Primer 55,
the guitar player, Bobby Burns.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, the original member of Primer 55, they have on a video now saying, "Hey, Fatty, you're a pussy." And now I've got that on my fucking phone forever. You know what I mean? What a bitch.
Hey,
but
man,
anyway,
you got to take it on the chin, dude.
Yeah.
I did. Shit. I mean, I ain't hating on it, but anyway,
it's okay, Fatty. You're a pussy. I mean,
yeah. Sometimes, you know.
Just accept it.
Yep. But anyways, so something I was going to ask you while Dustin's in his piss zone is this is something I've been trying to ask because I know a lot of musicians like to talk about their gear and stuff like that. But I was going to say, what is your current setup? Like whether you're using 8-string, 7-string, your amp setup, your effects, whatever. And also, what would be on your wish list? Like, what do you aspire to get, or what's the next piece that you're looking for, or whatever?
Wyatt, tear it up, dude. I'll go after you.
Oh man, you're making me go first, Tim. You're gonna have no time, my dude. I could talk about gear
Dude,
all day.
we'll do this. We'll try to do this to like this.
I'm a gearhead, man. I love
yeah.
my gear. I've had countless guitars. I've run everything, and I'm constantly getting more. But I mean, this is my bread and butter. Talking about gear, I'm the gearhead of the bunch.
Fuck yeah.
That's me.
So, me personally, as soon as Tim got me in Kingz, I went out and I bought a 7-string that week. I'm like, I need a 7-string. I'm exclusively 7-string now. I have one 6-string ESP LTD EC1000, the full thickness model that I just jam my emo songs on in spare time. But for Kingz specifically, 7 strings. I got my ESP black metal, 7-string, 27-inch scale baritone model, flat black, single pickup, single volume. Popped in a bare knuckle pickup in there. So I got a bare knuckle pickup in there. I'm trying to think of the model it is. It's not the Mike Stringer model, but...
Are you talking about the pickup or the guitar?
The pickup. This bare knuckle Impulse 7-string pickup, the North Lane signature. Flatten my bridge for my M7. And that's my primary guitar right now, but I picked up a nice Solar Guitars AB17. It's white. It's really sick. I actually got it right
show it,
behind
dude. Show it. It's gross.
I'll see it. I'll see it.
This is my new baby.
Oh, shit.
Got the Evertune in there. I'm going to drop some DiMarzio Alex Wade deactivator in the bridge. I got my single coil.
Well, since they're doing, I'll get mine. Fuck.
I will see it. I'll see it.
Got the caramelized, maple fretboard and fingerboard and everything.
Oh, that's sexy.
That's
Locking
one piece,
tuners.
isn't it? That's a one piece.
Yeah, one piece.
Holy shit.
That is sexy.
Bolt on. But this is my new baby. This will be my primary going forward. You got to do the Evertune if you're going to be playing any kind of live, man. Just hold your tuning.
Right.
One less thing to worry about when you're playing is tuning.
Seeing that reminds me of that. Wyatt, hold that back up real quick, if you don't care.
Yeah.
seeing that, does that not remind you of Dreamweaver? You know what I'm talking about? Wayne's World.
Wayne's World.
Oh,
Wayne's
shit,
World.
yeah.
Yeah, this is it, man.
It's
This
that
is the
fucking
baby.
guitar, man. Don't play Stairway to Heaven.
No, sir. No, sir.
No
I
Stairway.
grew up on Metallica, Iron Maiden, all the
This is
thrash
better.
metal. So those
That's
two are my
beautiful.
primary sevens.
Beautiful.
I run a quad Cortex. I'm all digital now, but I run a Pedal Baby 100 if I want to push a cab for live or stage volume. Run Shure wireless GLX rack mount wireless. I've got my quad Cortex patches all custom that I made, usually using Gojira Neural DSP amp sim, but I blended it with the Fortin nameless. So I've got those two as my heads blended together into my own custom impulse response for my cabinet. So I kind of built my own, going through my DAW and Logic and everything. Built it with the GGG contenders, mixed in some
shit.
other cab sims, blended it.
So you captured your own, or you just mixed in other impulse responses? Like you captured the impulse response yourself, or?
So I took that impulse response, but I wanted to push it, and then I captured it and I re-uploaded it, and
I
that's why I
see.
use my quad chain.
I got
So
you.
it's
why I
my
do
own
it with
custom
games.
one. I saved the IR for that. So I actually dropped Tim my other one, my backup one. One's a little more bass heavy, which I tend to use.
Yes.
And then I have a little more presence and bite on Tim's. So I have those for my cabs in the quad Cortex, standard boosting it with like the Tube Screamer model
Yeah.
in the signal chain, but all digital. Cabinet wise, I have an orange 2x12 PPC with V30s in it. If I want that stage volume, I also have a backup old PV cab that my dream would be to do a X formation of the speakers, two V30s and two Eminence Swamp things. Some awesome speakers for low down-tuned metal. So that's the next upgrade, is me getting to going on a custom cab like that, or working with the guys in Calypso cabs. They do custom cabs for Body Snatcher. So
Oh shit.
Mesa clone cabs, they're super sick. And having my own custom model of that would be sick. And then I'm still a sucker for tube heads, I think. Dream Gear, old school block letter modded out by the guys in Calypso. He does amp mods too, so put some KT88s in it instead of the 6L6s, and just have a ballsy tube amp as well.
I love y'all's distortion.
Yeah.
I mean, you're just like, that was always something that me and Fatty really pushed for. More Fatty than me. I know why I could hear, but I could never fucking do it. You know what I'm saying?
Fatty was the gearhead.
I'd be like, Fatty, you're gonna have to play with this, and I'll tell you whenever it sounds really good, But he would know already. But the best distortion out of like a heavier band that I've ever heard in my life, back in the day anyway, where I was playing guitar, was always White Zombie. Now, I don't know if you ever heard of White Zombie's distortion. Their later shit, like Blur the Technicolor, shit like that. I mean, the distortion on that, he was so fucking ahead of his time. It's insane. Wyatt, have you ever heard of any of that?
I haven't, but I'm gonna do my research right after this.
Dude.
I'm gonna check it
use
out. I'm a gearhead.
Listen to Blur the Technicolor by White Zombie. Blur the Technicolor. It was actually on Ace Ventura 2, wherever he's in the monster truck. I mean, but it's a badass song, and just the distortion to it. That, and then Feed the Gods is a really good one. Creature of the Wheel is a really
Creature
good
of the
one.
Wheel,
Yeah. Those are really good distortions, and so listen to it, Wyatt, and tell me what you think it is. Fatty, do you know what it is?
Yeah, from what I've gathered, it was all analog, of course, back then anyway.
Yeah.
But like it was what was
Yeah,
it?
because they
It
were
was
90s.
yeah,
They were in the 90s.
It was a
wasn't
Randall like RT 100 head and a rat pedal in front of it, and that was it.
Nice.
that
Nice.
was it. Yeah.
Shit.
Randall
sounds
makes some
amazing.
cool amps too,
Yeah,
man. Those
yeah.
old
Oh, yeah.
Randalls, old VHT. If I could find a VHT Pitbull,
Yeah.
oh man, you can't find them now.
Oh.
Well, see, I'm glad.
I have an amp sim in my Kemper of one of those. Why I can probably give to you
The Randalls.
Oh shit.
the VHT
The
Pitbull. I do have
okay,
that.
Okay. Well, see, I'm glad I asked that though because I'd never heard of the X swapping the cab, which is what Wyatt was talking about. I'd never heard of that, so I'm just lucky to learn shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Betty's definitely the
Oh yeah,
gearhead.
definitely, man. You want to just blend your speakers. You want that low from the Eminence Swamp things. You put 2 of them, bottom and top,
Yeah.
and then alternate diagonal. You put the V30s for that crisp mid range.
Man, that makes
You got your
sense.
own custom cab, man.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Holy shit.
Oh yeah.
All right, Tim, what you got?
I mean,
Oh,
I'm just
sorry.
a dumb vocalist, but I love listening to you, man.
Hell yeah.
I could talk about it all day,
I
man,
know,
but then
dude.
Tim wouldn't have no time.
Hell yeah. Tim, what you got?
So I started writing Kingz and Thievez stuff on a 6-string, and then I went to 7-string. This right here is the 7.
Nice.
I don't know if you can see that
Wow.
very well. It's an
LTD.
LTD. Yep, TE407. Just got simple 80 EMG active pickups in it. It's a 25.5-inch scale, and I have this one actually currently tuned to F, so it holds the way I set it up. But that was before I found the transpose button on my Kemper. But now I'm having some issues with my fretting hand, so I am now just gonna run strictly 6-string guitars.
Mm-hmm.
But I just recently got a new guitar. It's through Jericho Guitars. It's a Jericho Prism 6, and it's a multi-scale, so it's fan fret. It's my first fan fret guitar, so it goes 25.5-inch scale to 27-inch, so it goes to standard to baritone by fan fret, right?
Oh shit.
Yeah.
But that's actually, I would show you a picture of it, but it's in the shop right now getting some work done to it. But as of right now, I'll just run my Ibanez, which I know you guys have seen.
Oh hell yeah.
But this is my workhorse. I wish I bought 2 of these, to be honest with you. The same exact guitar. This is my Ibanez Axion label, and I love this guitar. I wish I, like I said, bought 2 of them.
What's
this
the
guitar
switch
is-
for there?
I'm sorry.
What's the toggle for? Is that on?
So
off,
this
or-
is just this is a
What's
coil
that
split.
thingamajig?
So that's just a simple coil split volume knob, which is a push pull,
Oh, okay.
and then it has a channel here for I can make my pickups active or passive right here.
Oh, okay.
But I'm active because I don't play games. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You're here fucking
He don't
It's
fuck
loaded with
around.
We don't play
Fishmans.
no bullshit.
Yeah, so this is loaded with Fishmans. They're the ceramic Fishmans.
Yep.
Very high gain guitar. I fucking love this thing. It's a 26.5-inch scale, so almost true baritone. But yeah, this is my workhorse. I love this guitar. So this is the guitar now dedicated to Kingz and Thievez.
Mm-hmm.
So on the 6 strings, do you set them up with the 7-string set or?
I do. So I believe on the guitar I showed you before this one.
Yep.
This is a 74 to 10 7-string set. Actually, it's an 8-string set, but I use that big boy. But now that I'm in like baritone, I can go lesser, thicker gauge strings.
Yeah,
Because I can down tune because you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So right now I think I'm running 62s. I think it's 10 to 62 or 13 to 62. I can't remember at the top of my head. But yeah, dude, G sharp is where we're at. That's where we live.
Hell yeah.
And that's guitars. So my live rig, I run a Kemper profile, the rack version. Then I have like the toaster version, which I hate. I think it looks stupid, but I got the rack version. I got a Crown power amp, 2-channel. That thing fucking rips. And then I also do the wireless system that Wyatt uses, same exact model. As far as my tone, I'm a big like I don't know. I guess I'm huge on it. So like, it took me a very long time to dial in the tone that I use for Kingz.
Uh-huh.
But what I did is I have 2 live tones depending on the venue. And then so I have one that's based around a simple 5150. Can't go wrong. Tried and true.
Never.
And then the primary tone that I use is off of a diesel head. Yeah. And then I kind of did the same thing as Wyatt did with the cabs, but I'm doing a Mesa cab, and then I'm doing an orange but I'm doing V30s, and then I'm doing, what are the other two? I think I'm doing Dimebag Darrell's. What are those freaking ones called that he used his
Oh.
cat?
Texas
Warheads or
Heat
War Machines or
Eminences?
something in that.
Yeah.
I cannot remember. But yeah, but I have two cabinets. I have an old crate B line I bought for $100, and then I put 4 vintage 30s in it.
Hell yeah.
Sounds incredible. That's like my practice cab, and then my live cab I have a Randall with V30s in it, which I love that cab. And if I was to ever go like tube head again, I'm just gonna go either 5150 or 6505 plus.
Mm-hmm.
I love PV. Those things are gross. Oh, by the way, on my patches I have or pedals built into my tone,
Mm-hmm.
I simply have a green screen, and then I have a EQ pedal. That's it.
Wow,
Simple. Yep.
that's
Wow.
great though.
Holy shit.
Making it
Yep.
simple, that's awesome. You get a lot of power out of the crown, the power amplifier for the space that it takes. I bet too. So like I was
Yes,
gonna say
dude.
that.
It's probably like a 2U unit. So
Yeah,
it takes
yeah.
you put it in. It's one screw or two on top, two in the bottom. That's it. So I believe that's a 2 or 4. I'm not sure. My Kemper, that's pretty deep or tall wise. So I
yeah.
think that's 6. But yeah, man, simple. I'm always the type of dude I think is less is more sometimes.
Hell yes.
I think a lot of people are curious about stuff like that though, because if you're a kid sitting in your room and like, how in the fuck do I decode this to get it down? Or if they have a 6-string, and they want that thump, that low tone and stuff. It is possible, and you guys showing what y'all are doing are kind of helping them,
Yeah. Well,
Oh yeah, definitely.
Absolutely. Wherever I started listening, wherever I first heard Meshuggah, and was listening to shit, I can't remember the name of that song.
Destroy, erase, improve.
Yes. Whenever
Fuck yeah, dude.
Meshuggah, man, I was like, how in the hell can I get that low? How in the hell? Because they pretty much started that gent. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And fucking phenomenal band. But
Oh, yes.
that's to Fatty's point there. I was a kid listening to that
Curious.
and like, what
Yeah.
the fuck? How the fuck?
Yeah.
I'm bull. I suck. So
I was
So,
also curious as to whether you guys used a lot of people now are using, what are those called? Oh, like the pitch shifters, like to where you're.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I think it's called a Digitech.
Yeah.
Like I think you might know what it is. I think that's what
So
it is.
Digitech makes the drop pedal. It's not as
yes.
precise as the pitch shifter built into like the Quad Cortex or the Kemper, where you have like down to the minimal sense like difference, so you sonically can't tell that it's
Right.
shifted.
Right.
My beef with the Digitech drop pedal is I could tell. I could tell that the guitar is not in that tune. You can kind of pick it apart with like a trained ear that it comes across digital and sterile to me.
Yeah.
Kind of like colors your tone a bit. Whereas like I use the Quad Cortex pitch shifter built in, and interestingly enough, my guitars are set up in A. So my guitars are set to A, but I pitch shifted down to G sharp. You couldn't tell the difference. It's easier for me to play. I don't got to put those whopper strings that Tim has on his guitar. So it makes it easier for me because when I first started playing sevens, it's definitely getting used to, the extended fretboard and your hand positioning. You'd be cramping up at first. So having the lighter gauge strings and keeping my guitars in A, and then I pitch shift them down to G sharp. I think that for me just works better. For me as a player, it feels more comfortable, and I still sonically get the tones for G sharp, and it's spot on. So.
oh hell
That's
yeah,
awesome.
hell yeah. Have you ever heard of 12 Foot Ninja, the band? 12 Foot
Yeah, I've
Ninja.
heard them.
Yeah, they're not playing anymore. They're from Australia. But they were just insane with how they played music, and they were what would you call that, Derek? Like different genres in one song.
They were more like Faith No More.
Yeah, they would go from like fucking heavy ass gent, fucking just
To jazz.
to all this other shit. And this is actually his signature guitar. It's a
Shuriken.
Shuriken. and
Oh, the Shuriken.
yeah, Shuriken.
Shuriken?
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you could actually change this knob
Yeah.
right here and this knob right here, and it'll drop down. You know, it'll go to a jazz sound just by clicking it. You
Or an
know,
acoustic guitar or anything.
acoustic. It's the craziest fucking thing, and it has such a good tone to it. I've never, Fatty, you've messed with it more than I have.
Yeah. Back in the day, it's comparable to Line 6 came out with what was that?
That's sick.
That's
Yeah,
beautiful.
it was like a pod something guitar, but that was the same principle. But this one, they've came out and redone it. It's really hard to tell what you're playing. Sometimes.
I feel like they kind of did like here, man, we'll do a one all be all guitar.
Yes.
Or you
Yeah.
can do this or do that. Yep.
And that.
So
and
my-
that-
It's like the studio guitarist dream right there.
yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. He
Which
actually
one you
showed
guys
it.
read?
Yeah.
There you go.
Here you go.
There you
Bam.
go. You're good.
Click.
That's
But,
awesome.
once he got his signature guitar, of course he went out in front of an audience, and then of course a video and all that, and kind of explained each thing with it, and it was like, oh my god, this thing could do so much. It's fun. It's not
And
funny.
you bought it.
And everything was
Hell
built
yeah,
in.
I bought it, and I've played it like 3 fucking times. So yeah, well, we started the podcast instead. So, but I did run into it the other day. My wife don't know this because this was the most expensive guitar I've ever bought. Okay, I always bought $100 guitars from like Craigslist and shit like that. This Ibanez half stack here I've had since I was 14 years old. You know,
That's crazy.
We played, and it still plays. It still sounds fucking amazing. It was up in a barn at the top level of a barn for years, and you know all the weather's getting to it, but it still sounds great. But I bought that one, and if I'm talking too much or if I drink a little bit too much of these, then I'm gonna run into this damn thing. And I ran into it one day, and the damn thing fell, and now it's got a big ass crack at the bottom. And I hope that doesn't affect the sound. I haven't tried it yet. But
I think it just gives it character, man. That's
you
all.
think so?
it.
Okay,
That's
good.
it.
Do you think it'll affect the sound? Seriously, I'm asking a question.
No.
Okay, good. I don't give a shit what it looks like, just as long as it sounds good.
It's all pickups, man.
Okay.
Yeah,
That,
most,
like,
most
that
guitars are
intonation,
pickups nowadays.
Yeah.
Right.
It'll affect playability and tuning if it's like deep hairline crack that runs all the way through into like your neck joint and stuff like that. But you know, I've dropped countless guitars. My ESP, I keep dinging that thing off Tim's roof of his basement. I shredded all the paint off the top of it for smacking it against the ceiling.
Hell yeah. Hell
It's
yeah.
a character, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyways, so y'all are talking about new music coming up, right?
Yes, sir.
So is it, I know you say it's pretty face melting, but is it much different than your previous stuff, or is it more, are you growing with it, I guess, as I can ask?
He said it's more angry.
Like, what's the focus? Yeah.
Yeah, what's the focus? Is it anger, or is it
So,
just...
I'll be honest with you. So when I wrote a lot of the songs that before Wyatt joined the band, I wrote a lot of the songs that we play live when I was going through like a really hard time. Right, It was during the time like when I lost my dad.
Oh yeah.
Right, so I wrote a lot of that during that time, but also I wrote a lot of that with a second guitarist. Right. So and his name's Adam Hunson. Adam, I love you. Still one of my good friends.
Adam.
He's actually a guitar player in Either Breather, so that's sick. When he left the band, it didn't sound as full, right? Because I wrote like harmonies. He wrote harmonies, so when weren't playing those live, it took away from the actual like song in my eyes.
Yep.
So I was like, well, I don't want to do any backtracking of this stuff, so I'm just gonna write guitar and see how it goes. And so the newer stuff that's out here is all written on one guitar, so it's a lot more heavier, less technical. A lot of the songs I wrote, like I said, through feeling and things I was going through. And newer stuff is, in my opinion, is still aggressive. I think it's less technical. and I'm not writing with emotion anymore. Like I you know what I mean? Like I needed that at that time. Now I'm like, okay, what is it that I think we as in the band want to hear? Respectfully saying this, not against anybody or people who like our music, but like I want to write stuff that we want to play,
Yeah,
we want to
1000%.
hear. You know what I'm saying? Stuff
1000%.
like that. So with the newer stuff and the way that we're going, I think we're trying a little bit of different stuff, but we're not taking away from the aspect of like it being in your face and aggressive and
yeah.
very fucking heavy.
And for me, like yes, I love technical stuff, but
Mhm.
when you take it and you just simplify it a little bit, and it just got that punch. I mean,
Yes.
that's the stuff that I'm drawn to.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
You know?
And a lot of people are. I mean, look at Kubicon, right?
Well,
yeah.
I mean, the easiest shit in the world, but it's just like it goes well together. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love Kubla Khan because lyrically the dude has a lot of meaning behind his lyrics.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean, and he writes with emotion. You can tell in some of his songs. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Dude's been through some shit. Everyone has, but like, what better way is to write it on paper and yell it in someone's face?
Yes.
You know, I think that's so sick.
Yes.
I don't do yelling, so like I do it in guitar. So like
Yeah.
you have a part that sounds, you know, what like in the song "Smile of the Sinner," I wrote that about the person that basically caused the issue that happened to my dad when my dad passed away. My dad was killed in a motorcycle accident. So the person that caused it, yeah, dude, she fucked that bitch. She
Absolutely.
seriously.
Yes.
She
We saw the picture.
saw pictures of her a couple days later having a good time, laughing, smiling.
Nice.
And I
How?
fucking that burned me up, dude. So I was like, yeah. So I wrote the song, titled it "Smile of the Sinner." In that song, there's like this part where there's guitar harmonies,
Oh,
and
yeah.
it sounds like it's like sad, right?
Yeah.
Because I was sad, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then like out of that comes a part where I wrote it, and it to me it sounds like it's chaotic, because that's how my mind was at, you know, it's very the chaos. And then the end was very heavy because I'm pissed off. You know what I mean? So I was able to write my emotions, not yell in someone's face.
Yes.
You know?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So do you actually write lyrics too?
I can. I do have some things, but I leave that up to Brian, our vocalist. He is an open book. If we have ideas, he's like, yeah, give it to me, and I'll tie it in. Or hey guys, this is my idea. Do you have something that you want to play off of it? So we all will have our input on things, and so yeah, I kind of leave it up to him because he doesn't drop the ball on that at all.
That's awesome.
Lyrically, that dude can write very well.
He's an amazing fucking singer too. So
Funny thing is about Brian is this is his first ever band he's ever been in is Kingz and Thieves.
you're kidding.
Wow.
That's what I was going to ask.
I'm not kidding.
Wow.
I've known Brian for many years. We used to go to, like, I've been in the music scene for a very long time, but I used to see him at shows, and we would mosh and this and that, and we would be like, hey, what's up, dude? You know, shake hands, dab each other up, mosh each other. And then as the years progressed, we became, not I wouldn't say friends, but more than an acquaintance. And I kind of stole him from another band. Well, he was gonna be getting involved with a band that I knew the guys, and the guy sent me a song. I'm like, yo, this dude's really good. Like, who is this? He's like, oh, it's Brian Macker. I'm like, what? Fuck, I know this dude.
Holy shit.
I'm like, fuck that. So I wrote and I was like, hey, dude, listen, I'm gonna send you something. Me and my buddy Adam are writing. Yeah, I was like, tell me what you think. Like, because we're looking for a vocalist. And he listened to it and got back. He's like, I'm down. And then here we are, dude.
Holy shit.
I think we all just kind of gravitate towards Tim, man. Tim is like, I look up to him in so many ways, in the ways he writes music, like what he's doing with Fight, and just like looking up to him in general as a musician. And now like getting to work alongside him and write these new songs. Sonically, you know, Tim's bringing some heavy breakdowns, some old school deathcore influence to it. I bring a little new school stuff. I have a
Mm-hmm.
broad spectrum of deathcore. I love the beatdown deathcore stuff, the Acacia Strain stuff. I
Mm-hmm.
Declare War, but I love the technical stuff like And Hell Followed With. So just kind of blending it all. I think we're kind of developing this new kind of sound for Kingz with these new
I love it.
songs. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I looking out there, we see all these bands that have people just go ape shit for moshing on certain heavy parts.
Mm-hmm.
I think like me and Tim just told each other, we're like, I want an ass beater song, man. I want some strict, no nonsense. People are just gonna fricking go ham from start to finish.
Yep.
And so these new songs are kind of more giving them that those grooves to kind of get into on that
Mm,
beatdown deathcore stuff.
mm.
But don't get me wrong, I love everything that Kingz has written. All the parts that Tim wrote with Smile with Center, PTSD, the harmonies, sonically is like my dream band, and I'm not gonna shy away from the riffing. We still be riffing.
Oh yeah.
Yes, sir.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. And the groove is literally that's what brings people to dance. You know that and by dance I mean mosh
Yeah.
or what have you.
Bang their head, yeah.
It's just fucking amazing. That's awesome. And I'll tell you, I have to agree with you on Tim. People do gravitate towards Tim. We gravitate
That's
towards
right.
Tim.
Love it, Tim.
Tim, you're a great dude. But why we gravitate towards you too, brother. And I'm telling you, there's not many people in this world that I can say, man, I really like this dude. First time I ever meet him. I mean, seriously. And both
I
of you,
appreciate that,
both
guys.
of you are that person. So no,
Thank you,
appreciate
man.
you.
I
Yes.
appreciate you guys. I
Absolutely.
really do.
Appreciate you guys.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Like really so blessed to be a part of this, and like
Hell
you
yeah.
guys having me on, chatting with my boy Tim, man. I look up to him like a father figure.
Oh, Tim. Tim.
Dude,
He's holding
you're
it.
like my baby. Wyatt, this is mine. look how he's growing. I love him.
Oh,
No,
he
I
won't
do.
stop crying. Oh.
No, I love Wyatt, man. I love everybody in Kingz. Wyatt said it best, and I'm very blessed to have it. Like, we literally have no drama. Like, I think the only drama that we have, if you want to call it drama, is like us agreeing on a merch design.
That's it.
I
Yeah,
love
man.
it. That's great.
Like, and it's a breath of fresh air to have, because I mean it's a controlled chaos in a band. It really is. You
Yeah,
have
it
different
is.
personalities,
Hell yeah.
and you got, and I say this because it's like a relationship. Like, you got to learn this person, their mannerisms, what they do that pisses you off, that you go, hey man, that sucks. Like, and if I piss them off, tell me, you know what I mean? And
Yeah.
Yep.
and you got to learn each other, but then you also got to have that respect, and everybody has their own opinions, and you got to respect it, right?
Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
And if someone or two people don't like something, we go, okay, dude, well, what about it you don't like? Okay, then let's fix it so we all like it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. That's
You
how
know?
we always were.
Yeah. It was always
You
a
have
democracy.
to. You
Except
have
for
to.
one or two. Yeah.
Yeah.
Except for one or two. But yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's how it has to be. I mean, really.
Yeah, it is always a democracy. I mean, if Dustin would come to me and be like, "Hey, why don't you sing it this way?" or I would come to him and be like, "I like it if you did it this way. Just try it.
Yeah,
Let's
I-
see. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work."
I want him to like it. I want Fatty to like it. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I want them to do this shit while I'm playing it.
Yeah.
That's what I want. And Derek wants, wherever he's singing a part, a hook or something that we're like, hell yeah, that's it right
Yeah.
there.
Uh-huh.
That feeling is almost like the feeling in front of an audience to
Yeah.
me. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
it
saying? It really is, because you're actually creating something. But then whenever you get in front of an audience, you're showing them your creation. If they like it, it's the best thing in the world, man. And so, kudos to y'all. Kudos to y'all. I mean, I'm just telling you, Kingz and Thievez are going somewhere.
Hell
if y'all
yes.
keep fucking doing what you're doing, we want fucking merch. Do y'all want to talk about where you can get the merch at and things like that?
I believe Brian is the one that holds it down on the merch end, as far as like
Mhm.
inventory and et cetera.
Mhm.
Do we have a link, Wyatt, on our page? If not, you can direct message us, and we usually will ship from Brian's house to wherever,
Absolutely.
right?
Yeah, we do a lot of direct ship right now. I think we're we're really buckling down on the business end now that we got all these shows coming up and we got all these sick merch designs now. Some new shirts that we just dropped, some badass freaking tiger stripe camo with the orange around it.
Okay.
Yeah,
You
it's
know,
sick.
the really sick kind of hardcore style shirt with the, you know, PTSD lyrics, not or toe tag lyrics on the back. Now you rot on the back. So
Love that
sick.
fucking song.
But yeah, I think we're buckling down on more so the business side of things now. We're hammering away on the creativity on new songs. So, you know, be posted for a merch store. It's going to be coming. Right now, we're just really old school with handling it direct ship.
That's all right.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. Let us know, and we will put it on our social media.
oh yeah, in a heartbeat.
Awesome. Thank you, dude.
In a
That's huge.
heartbeat.
Appreciate that. Yeah.
Absolutely. And as of right now, anybody that wants merch, all you have to do is direct message Kingz and Thievez. And if you haven't heard Kingz and Thievez, by God, listen to them because I swear to you, you're going to love it.
Yeah.
So, do you all want to do a plug on anything or anything like that?
Website, pages, anything like that?
Concert coming up, whatever.
Yeah, I'll do a quick. So we got a show April 3rd. That's with Waken the Cadaver, 9 Dead. That's in Ohio. I believe it's at Foundry or Mercury.
It's at Mercury.
It's at Mercury
Music
Lounge. Yep.
Hell yeah.
And then we have April 18th up here in Buffalo, New York. And I believe venue change, and I'm not sure where it's at yet, but it was the AmVets. And then we have, so that's April. And then there's May. I'll just take us up to May, right?
Mhm,
And then
okay.
there's May 15th, which is
Ohio
gosh
Under
dang it,
Fire.
Ohio Under Fire. And then there's May 30th, which is Wyatt.
Is that the Mayhem Fest?
I think so,
Mayhem
yeah.
Fest or Heavy Hitter Fest?
I'm sorry that I suck, but that was
And June 3rd with Waste at the Foundry. in
yes, June
Cleveland.
3rd, Waste Foundry.
Hell yes.
That's gonna be gross. I mean, all of our shows that we have booked from literally this Friday moving up to the end of June are incredible shows that we're so happy to be a part of, and excited to play some new music. And then after, I believe in June, I think is when we're gonna figure out when we're gonna go to the studio, record these songs, release them, and then see what else the summer has for us.
So one thing I want to say is you're going to update everything on your social media, right?
Yes.
Yeah, we're big on Facebook right now. So Facebook's probably our go-to. Our Facebook page at Kingz and Thievez, Kingz and Thievez with a Z. And, you know, we're also active on Instagram as well. So those are our two main platforms that we're pretty active on, Facebook being the primary.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, awesome. So, Wyatt, y'all are coming to Nashville when?
Yeah, I'd love to come out there. I'll hit up the homies and I am Mook and see if we can get
Yeah,
around
hell
it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all come down here anytime. You, by God, let us know because we'll be there. We
Oh,
will
yeah.
be there.
Hell
Yes,
yes.
Definitely.
100%. And Fatty might come.
Fatty, I'll be there this time.
Nice.
Tim will hunt me fucking down if I
No,
don't.
I'm not trying. I don't want to
I'm
hurt
just
you.
kidding.
I'm just gonna pick on you, dude.
Yeah.
He's gonna do like Bobby did and call you a pussy.
Yeah.
A rare appearance by Fat.
But anyways, hey, love you guys so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. And
Thank you guys.
Love you, Tim.
yes.
Wyatt, it was a pleasure
Fucking
meeting you.
Thank you. I love you
pleasure,
guys too.
Pleasure.